Hi, Mark here. It is Friday, December the 5th, 8 a.m. Eastern. US session about to get underway, 1 p.m. GMT, going into the afternoon portion of the European session. And let's have a look how the markets are shaping up at the start of the US session. US dollar index gapped a little lower to start now, almost a doji candlestick, so no real direction in either way. Support 98.46, resistance 98.70, and this support level has held strong. Buyers have guarded this level. We can see that they did it end of October, November, doing it again over the last 3 days. Buyers looking to bounce up off this area and looking up at the 98.70 resistance. We'll see whether following yesterday's bounce back by the US dollar index following a strong sell-off, certainly from last week and into this week, the bounce back yesterday, we'll see whether that US dollar strength can continue, whether the US dollar index can break above this resistance level as the US session gets underway. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. Looking at the futures market for now, a good hour and a half away until Wall Street opens up. And in futures trading, demand for the S&P, you can see that I've got support at 6,861, already a green candlestick, and resistance at 6,885. Let's see whether that continues with the US session getting underway and waiting for Wall Street to open up, whether buyers will maintain, whether there will be demand for US equities, particularly the S&P, during today's session. Uptrend still very much in place. Buyers on the front foot to start today, looking up at that resistance level for now. Let's have a look at gold. I think sideways most accurately describes what we're seeing here over the last 5 days. Comfortable around that 4,200 mark, a little bit higher today. Resistance at 4,231. I've got support at 4,192. Buyers Buyers looking to possibly test break above this resistance level today, the 4,230, and go higher. Perhaps we'll need to see weak US dollar in order for that to play out. Sellers of gold will look below the 4,200 and look to test and break below this 4,191 support level. But gold on the front foot to start going into the US session. Let's have a look at Brent oil. Got the daily up. We had 2 days. Yesterday, Wednesday, Brent oil bounced up that little bit. Nice follow through yesterday. Today, doji candlestick. Not much to see today so far with Brent oil. I've got support at 63.06 and I've got resistance at 63.43. Buyers have been unable for the last week they've tested but unable to maintain above this resistance level. We'll see whether buyers can add to what they started earlier, test and break above this resistance level, keep the uptrend going. We have a series, you can see, of higher lows, higher highs, but to all intents and purposes, pretty much sideways as well within this range here in the just above the $63 level, although it is trading a leg higher than we did see last week. And then Bitcoin on the back foot again. Yesterday came down after starting the week looking like a bounce up. We saw couple of strong days there on Tuesday and then followed through on Wednesday. Yesterday bounced down, almost a double top type setup there at the 94,000. Came down on Thursday, and today continuing with that sell-off. Hasn't yet gone below yesterday's low, So this support is holding out at the 91,000. We'll see whether sellers can break below that 91,000 and then start looking down all the way at these lows that we've seen around the mid 80,000 level. Or if buyers do step in, they'll be looking up at the 92,800 resistance level and looking to test break above this 94,000 level. But to start the day, Bitcoin on the back foot and testing this support level. Good trading, keep that discipline, and I will see you at the end of day's session.